Hi, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anne and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things. All right, so today I am closing out my July budget. I do this every single month, and I always start out with my closeout sheets. This is where I'm looking at what did I start the month with in each of my envelopes and what am I ending the month with, just so I have an idea of, kind of what came in and what left. So getting right into it in my priority one binder. Emergency started with $350 and is ending with $1, $2, $3, $450. So that went up 100. Health started with 50, ending with $1, $2, $3, $450. So that went up 400. Extra week started with 100, ending with 200. Extra debt, let's see, started with 70 and is ending with 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 45. So 445 minus 70. So that went up 375. So 445, that went up 375. Okay, home maintenance started with 70, ending with 115. So up 45. Home improvement started with 135, ending with 150, 70, 80. So also up 45. Car maintenance and started with 120, ending with 150, 65. And pet care started with 85, ending with 30. So that went down 55. And then electronics started with 70, ending with 115. So up 45. Okay, moving on to priority 2. So these first few envelopes I don't count because they are kind of revolving. So I don't include them in this closeout. But subscriptions started with 630 and is ending with 40 plus 100 plus 200 plus 150 plus 40 plus 100 plus 30. So ending with 660. So up 30. Vacation started with 110, ending with 155. So up 45. Christmas started with 200, ending with 1, 2, 50, 70. $270. Holiday dinner started with 205, ending with 1,250.65. So up 60. And then grabbing my big priority 2. So gifts started with 25, ending with 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So up 45. And then wedding, this is my niece's wedding in November. I have not spent out of this, so it still has 2,000, so no change there. Okay. In priority 3, so entertainment started with 20, ending with 40. So up 20. Clothes started with 95, ending with 115. Beauty started with 40, ending with 60. Miscellaneous started with 20, ending with 40. Planner stuff started with 85 and is now fully funded at $100. So that went up 15. Crafting started with 35, ending with 55. So up 20. Finally, my business binder. Taxes started with, I don't think this has changed, started with 1310, ending with 1,123. Yep, that didn't change at all. And then my business subscriptions, I have not spent out of that, so that is the same. Solo ads started with 335, ending with 135. So I spent 200 out of there. Paid ads started with 360, ending with 12360. So no change. And then I don't think there's any change here. Tools and services started with 160 and is ending with 160. Okay. So I started the month with a total of $10,160 over all of my envelopes. And so I'm going to speed this part up. I'm going to total the ending balances and see what we are left with. So I will be right back. Okay, so I am ending the month with $11,425. And so that was an increase of $1,265. So now I'm going to lasso this amount here and bring it to my next page, which is my net worth calculation. Okay, so last month my net worth was $370,431. And so starting with my assets, so as we just saw, in my envelopes I had 11,400, there we go, $11,425. My estimated home value based on Zillow.com is $278,600. My estimated trade-in value of my car based on Kelley Blue Book is $17,570. And in my 401k, I currently have $178,580. So let's total this up. Okay, so my total assets are $486,175. So then looking at my liabilities, my principal owed on my mortgage is $105,855. I owe $3,768 on a 401k loan, and I owe $2,736 in medical debt. That is not, there's no interest on that. So I will pay that off once I pay that loan off. So let's total up the liabilities. Okay, so my total liabilities comes to $112,359. So to get my new net worth, I'm going to subtract my liabilities from my assets. So 486,175 minus 112,359. Okay. Yep, went up. Okay, so my new net worth is $373,816. And so to get the amount changed, I'm going to subtract last month's net worth from this month. So 373,816 minus 370,431. So that went up $3,385. And to get the percentage change, I'm going to divide the amount changed by last month. So 3,385 divided by 370,431. So that was a 1% increase in my net worth. So pretty cool. All right, so that does it for this video. Next up will be my first paycheck stuffing for the month of August. So, all right, thanks everyone. Hope you're having a great week.